I will have to make tea at some point. End stream. Good, I am live. Hi. This is going to be a study session. It's now the 25th of July 2023 at 20 minutes past 7. So yeah, welcome. Let me share more of my screen. Okay. Hello. Okay, so I use Google Calendar to organize myself and see what I have to do. I have this task list called stack. Whatever is on top of the stack, that is what I have to do first. So academics week. I'm going to study computer science 244 today. I have to get familiar with Vim again and how to use keys on Git, as well as the most important part is to get familiar with C. One thing that I should take into account is sharing university material. I don't know how much I may share of the material of the university, but in order to avoid risk, I'm not going to show the documents of the university, like the material on how to use C. I hope the microphone has been alright. I didn't check that before I started, and I know that was a big issue last time. Anyways, so Vim. Okay, I did Vim earlier today. So if we open Vim, this is what it looks like for me. Looks like test. Yeah, and it also indents. I believe we have to use tabs for computer science 244. So that's why I use tabs. Anyways, I think I'm happy with my Vim for now. I'm going to focus on learning C. C programming language. I'm going to study C by going through the C programming language textbook. Yeah, second edition. I just need to find out where I put it. University, second year. Oops. Oh, that was a mistake. Anyways. CS244 documentation. Assembly. Valgrind. Yeah, I also need to get familiar with Valgrind and such tools. Class, books and notes. C programming language. The second edition. Okay, this is it. Just need to move this to third year now. How did I structure it here? Cut. Paste. Okay. C programming language. Yeah, I have this repository where I started it, seemingly on the 28th of July last year. And the plan was to go through all the exercises in the book and understand it. And learn C that way. I don't think this is the best way to learn, but since I might have a bit of extra time now, so yeah, it'll be good to refamiliarize myself this way. Okay, don't like a lot of windows. Okay, the stream still works. Okay, seems the stream only works if the YouTube tab window is in the current window, so I will keep it here. Let's go to you. Let's also open my GitHub to see what code I have here. C programming language, 10th of February. This program getting started. Is this the same thing? No, it's not. It's at some picture. Where is demo open? Okay, Brave, C programming language. Okay, I'm going to clone this. Getting started. Okay, so we should have the C programming language getting started. Hello.c. Okay, in the spirit of the module, I'm going to use Vim. Because yeah, I need to get familiar with Vim again. So sudo 1-1 getting started. Okay, I'm going to open this in a new tab. Vim hello.c. Okay. Hashtag include studio.h main printf hello world. Okay, another thing I will do is open a text document that I should have made yesterday when I looked into Vim. Learning software, Vim. Open the wrong text. Sure. Oops. Okay, let's close the rest. Coding club. Sample exam. Okay. Yeah, so I watched a few YouTube videos to get familiar with the commands. I'm just going to read through and play around a bit. Mode. Start. End. Yeah, okay. Control W. So everything to the left of the cursor is deleted. What happens? How to compile a C file. Compile a C file. How to compile a C program. Step 1. C-V. Get a C program. Step 3. Change the working directory. Next, compile the program. GCC Amsung.c. How do I rename it? Okay, well, GCC hello.c. Alt 2. Okay, hello world. Warning int. Okay, a dot out. Oh, it should maybe be hello world. Good. How do they say ECC file name dash O? Yes, okay, so rm out GCC hello.c dash O hello. Okay, and then say hello. Good. Okay, so I'm going to record the time now. Oh, it's 12. Okay, 12. 50. Good. So I am going to. Oh, what now? All. Programming software. 20 seconds. Okay, so I started. Okay, so in first year there was this guy called Richard Vessels who created a WhatsApp group called Programming Society, and the idea was to have a programming society. We weren't sure what it was going to be, which is sort of why we only met one time in first year and nothing else really happened. But I became very lonely. Well, yeah, that was like one motivator in second year, and now in third year for me to start it up again. And so I wanted to host talks similar to talks given at the Strange Loop conference, and another inspiration was this thing called the Stellenbosch University Mathematical Society that gave talks related to mathematics but not necessarily worthy of being included in any course. Questions like what is 0 to the power of 0? And I believe the answer is 1. Or another one had the title of Data Lost but Not Forgotten. Interesting talks was one thing I wanted to create. Talks that were related to computer science and also coding together. get people to work on projects together and help each other. So today I had the idea of starting the first official Programming Society coding challenge, which is going to be a guide for how to use Vim. So every year all the Computer Science 244 students go through the same process of not understanding Vim, not knowing what it is or how to use it, or how to customize it. So the idea is to get students to create text documents that they will upload to GitHub that will stay there for other students in the future to see, this one was voted as the most useful document. I'm going to follow it in order to understand and use Vim and customize Vim. So I think we should start another such competition for C. Maybe not. C. Sorry, I'm looking at the screen and all the things on it. It's distracting. I don't know if a quick start guide is very useful to see. I don't think we're going to do better than this book, because I remember going through part of it last year and it was quite useful. Very simple. So I guess not. I think we won't be doing much better than this. Okay, so I won't set up a competition for C as well. We'll just stick to Vim. But okay, so yeah, we'll move on then. What is next after the Hello World? Now okay. Now for some explanations about the program itself. A C program, whatever its size, consists of functions and variables. Functions. Get the first line of the program to include information about the standard input-output library. Oh, I can't paste in Vim. Welcome to Vim. Comment. Wait, I can maybe just search it in the document. Comments. Let's see the comments. Good. Good information there. communicating with arguments. Arguments too much. So, okay. Yeah. Statements of a function are enclosed in braces. Okay. Statements. Character string, constant. Printf. Hello world. If you try something with the C compiler will produce an error message. This printf never supplies a new line character automatically, so several characters may be used to build up and stage printf hello world to produce identical output. Notice that it represents only a single character. An escape sequence, like provides a general and hard to type for invisible characters. Among tab, backspace. Okay. Tab, backspace, double quote, backslash, back, slash. Okay, I'm going to. Okay, wait, I know. Okay. I know these things. It's similar to all other programming languages. Exercise 1.1, run hello world program. Exercise 1.2, experiment to find out what happens when prints argument string contains some character does. Use some character not listed above. Run the experiment with reading out parts of the program to see what error messages you get. Okay, what happens if I do this? Expected. Okay. What? Oh yeah, what happens if I do that? Probably it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. X. The rest will be some all sorts of errors. Print. Implicit declaration of function printer. You mean print F? Okay, another thing that I want to do is understand structures. What are those? IF. I know I should have done it last year. Like, nobody ever told us to, which is why I didn't know. But I realized that I definitely should have knew. I definitely should have known what structures were in C. Anyways, variables and arithmetic expressions. Okay, so I can now go to iter 1-2 var and variables and variables and arithmetic expressions. Okay, so the next program uses a formula to print the following table of Fahrenheit temperatures. Okay, so that's a formula. Okay, the program itself. Okay, so. Oops. Touch. Okay, I sort of want to open this in a separate tab window. Oh, what is this? Okay, that's OBS. New chat. How to... What is this? How to? Paste the system keyboard into them, you can insert notice, then paste Ctrl-Shift-V. In some versions of Ctrl-Shift-V may not work. Ctrl-Shift-V. Okay. Oh, it's not. Okay. It didn't hide my poem attempts. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's useful to know. You can paste with Vim. I need to update my Vim document then. In insert mode, Ctrl-Shift-V. Plus Shift, okay. Shift-V equals paste. Okay. Man, I didn't even know that. Okay. Document for this one. I should actually open this document. Okay. Now okay, so now we have it here instead of here. Okay. I'm not going to share all the shortcuts that I use while working because probably nobody's watching this, so yeah, I'm gonna Google it. But yeah. Yeah, it's so strange, like people tweeting things. Like I have thought about tweeting things and then thought, man, that's like talking to a wall. And like, yeah, it's so weird for me now doing this because there's nobody there. So yeah, it's so interesting. Like it's sort of narcissistic. Like, oh yeah, I'm good enough for the world to listen to me because, you know, that's your whole audience, is the entire world. Why should the whole world listen to you? So that's why I haven't said anything online, and why, yeah, I don't think anybody should watch this. Anyways, let's see. How do we do? Well, we can just understand the program actually 2 lines of comments. Okay, we did declaration. See, all variables must be declared. Okay, declared before they are used, usually at the beginning of the function, before any exclude. Declaration announces the properties of variables. Okay. Int floats. Okay, so data types. Where do we make notes? Where you go? I think it's for computer PS244. Okay, books and notes. Let's see if we didn't say anything about this in second year software. CS244. Any? No, I cut it. Cut and paste it. Okay. Notes on C. So there. Two for C. Okay, notes. What did I want to take note of? Oh, the data types. So C provides several other data types beside int and float, including. Okay, so notes on the. Well, I should capitalize this. Notes on the data types. Just one. Okay, it keeps the indent. Okay, that's good. Shift A, Control W. Nice. Character, single byte. Char. Simple byte. Short equals short. Long equals long. And doble. Question point. Okay, let's character white right. Oh, double. Okay, int and float. Int I need to indicate how many bytes, how many bits each. C type type sizes. C data types. Okay. Range size in bytes, not in bits. It's no problem. Oh. Yeah. Data type. Okay, maybe I should. So it is in notes. There. Notes. See. Move. char patch data type data types.txt. I just want to keep this. So no. Can I do a can't do a scroll screenshot? Control P. Data types in C. Okay, so cancel pages customized. So this is page 2, 3, page 2 and 3. 2, 2, 3. So that's page 2 and 3. Okay, these portrait shoulder. So we are in CS223244. We should rename that data types. Okay. Unsigned long. So char, unsigned char, signed char. I think it's implicitly declared. An int 2 to 4 bytes, 2 or 4 byte, unsigned short, long, unsigned long. 8 bytes. Oh. 8 bytes. So, casting it too long. When you compile and execute the program, it produces the following result in Linux. Include char bit, char max. Oh, I see. That's useful. Data types.txt. That will be new. Move to not PM. Move to .c and data types.c. I Control Shift V. Nice. Okay. Okay, that's good. I think now we need to keep that. So number 2. Okay, now we know about the data types. It's you gather resources, but you never look at what you've gathered. Nice. Let's study the document a bit. No, not this one. Books and notes. Notes. Okay, let's rename that. CS244 notes. Notes.c. Data types. Primary. User defined. Class structure union enum type def. Primary integer character floating point. The different data types also have different data ranges between each. Okay. Short int. I don't know how I can. Short int format specifier. Short int. Okay, yeah, that's what that is. So So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double precision floating point, single precision floating point, long double. Floating. Okay, where did it say? Does this book say double precision floating point? Float. 6 significant digits. Okay, does this document say short character? Or maybe unsigned int max, unsigned int, long, unsigned int. Oh shoot. Oh goodness, hopefully the charger does more than this thing consumes. No, it don't. Okay, so the stream's fine. What happens if I do this? Okay, it doesn't change. Okay. Programming Society. Goodness, I didn't timestamp that. What is this? Film notes. I don't need to keep you here. I need you for browsing though. But we can keep a separate window for that. Oh, I might have to use Firefox. 8. I wanted to make tea at some point. Quit. Oh, no. Oh, that's also gcc apps.c -o data types. Data types. So the number of bits, okay. Let's compare this. Move terminal, detach terminal. Nice. Oh. Preview. CS2. Oh goodness. Okay, I can. New terminal. White on black. That's. Oh, it might be there. Okay. CS2 for notes. Let's see. Okay, and I wanted to data types charbit, printf charbit. It's a constant, limits. Okay, standard lib. I think maybe, I don't know what about this isn't standard library. Okay, I'm going to make .47 Okay, I'm periodically. Okay, I should wait a bit. 10 seconds. Okay, I'm going to every now and then on the stream discuss thoughts about the stream. Because I often question myself, like, why do this? Why do this? And it's not to do a stream like George Hotz, where he shows you something cool, because that would be interesting. That would actually be interesting to watch if I showed you, okay, I made this thing, and this is how it works, and this is how I did it. But the aim of this thing was not to do that. The aim was to go through that hours of just sitting and working, even if it might be uninteresting. So yeah, I just sometimes need to remind myself of that. So now the time is 8. Back to work. Okay. So the point, unsigned long int, unsigned long int, data type, double, unsigned long int, float, okay. Yeah, the difference between, like, say, a double precision floating point number and a unsigned long, or like a long int, is which bits represent what. Like, yeah, a few bits are used to indicate what is before the floating point, the rest behind the floating point, and the rest the exponent, whereas a double purely shows a number with the bits. Okay, so that's the difference. So let's just again review the different. So a character, characters, ints, longs, short characters, HRT. What is an character? HRT. Short HRT. Unsigned character. Signed. I don't know what HRT data type is. Long. Okay. Open. Oops. Oh, shit. HRT, does it say anything about an H pointer? I don't know. What corresponds? How many? So the HRT min. Signed. Max. I don't know. Unsigned line. Okay. I am going to go to the bathroom soon and make myself tea as well. Okay. Computation. Okay. The size of each object is also machine dependent. There's also array structures and unions of these basic types, pointers to them, and functions that return them, all of which we will meet in due course. Computation in the temperature conversion program begins with assignment statements. Okay, I went into a lot of, I just spent a lot of time doing the seemingly trivial part, but I remember it being important to know how big what was. Okay, so before I move on, let me try and answer it. Well, how big is what? Character is 1 bit. I think a short would probably also be 1 bit. Bytes. Okay, 1 byte. 1 byte. Integer. Double. 32. Okay, yeah. And a short int is 1 byte. A normal int is 2 bytes. A long is 4 bytes. And a double I also think is 4 bytes. So yeah, 30, that's 4 bytes. No, okay, so it depends on your machine. The range of both int and float depends on the machine. If you're using 16-bit ints, which lie between, okay, the range of 16-bit ints lie between are common, as are 32-bit ints. So a float number. So I think my machine would have a 32-bit int. I know. Yeah, okay. So int char bit. Let's see. Char o print f int bit percentage d / n int bit. Let's see if that's valid. Right. Int bit. Okay, so then let's find out how to see how big your int is matching your C int is integer types. So, strong statement that int is 8 bytes on most. For example, it is 4 bytes. nowadays. 32 bit as well as 64 bits. So it's 4 bytes. 3 data types. No, I did not. Size in bytes. Okay. It's short. Let's go back to your. Shoot. What's making me slow? Okay, I have a lot of that. It's probably this, anyways. Short, int, long. Short, int, 2, 4, long is 4. Long int. Okay. Double. Okay. 8, 6, 4. Okay, point is an 8. Okay, 4 bits. So 4 bytes. So 16 bits into 16 bits. No, I still didn't. This does not suffice. Oh no. There's a comment. Ints are 4 bits and heights and 64 bit margins. Right. Okay. Okay, I'm going to get water for tea. Where is YouTube? Time is now 59. Tea. Tea time. And water time. I need to get water out of well. What else do I need? I need you. I need you. I actually didn't check before I started the stream whether or not my microphone was being used as audio input. Test. Oops, okay, so how sensitive is this thing? Okay, let's open YouTube on my phone to see what I sound like now. Donkey Villian, okay. I'm going to have to continue speaking your channel to see myself. Oh, it's live. I have to continue speaking your channel to see myself. Oh, it's live. All right, good. I think it's fine. Oh, let me just compare this to the inbuilt microphone to see what I sound like the whole time. What have I sounded like the whole time? Okay, so yeah, the new microphone is much better, I think. Is this it? I think that was it. Right, interesting. I should have 6 views. Who are all these strangers watching? It's probably, I think I watched it if, I don't know. Anyways, what am I doing now? I'm making tea. I think I started at 7. No. How late is it? Yeah, so I was getting ready to study at 7. I started. Anyways, doesn't matter. I want to. Okay. Yeah, I heard from Andrew Huberman that your brain has these ultradian cycles, cycles inside a day where your body is ready for certain things. So study sessions should ideally last 1.5 hours. So I think I'm going to end the stream 1.5 hours in, and another reason for that is because I want to fetch a cutting machine from my brother. Oh, I should. Anyways, no, I'm gonna work soon. Yeah, and I don't want to walk outside too late. So yeah, let's finish. I didn't look at the structure of this book. So I don't know how far off, I should, okay, no. Okay, computation. Each line of the table is computed the same way, so easily which repeats once per output line. This is the purpose of the while loop. Okay, let's first understand the code by looking at it, because I most likely will. Okay, you declare your variables. Is that called declaration? Let's just first make sure of that. I can't do that. It's easy to fix later if that is a problem. Let's see. In that case, cancel. Good. Okay. One thing about Vim that's really useful is splitting the terminal. That's one of the things I should make a note on in my Vim setup document. um, focus. Okay, so is it called declaration? Yeah, it's called declaration, and then the other is probably called assignment. Signed. So we declare variables, we assign values to those variables. Oh. Lower is 0, upper is 300. So okay, so step 20 degrees Fahrenheit every time. Print the Fahrenheit Celsius table for Fahrenheit 0. Okay. That was what this is. Printf far is equal to lower. Why is it 1? Should it be 1? Harry Potter. But it should. 0 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, no, I don't know why that is the case. Okay, comment. This is what gets done with the body of the loop. Okay, again, let's look at the code. Less than or equal to upper bound. Celsius. Printf var Celsius. Tab. Fahrenheit. GCC -o so -17. Good. Yeah, okay, that's all makes great sense. What does truncate mean? Because our professor uses that word a lot. The reason for multiplying 5 by dividing by 9 instead of just multiplying is that C. Integer division truncates. Yeah, okay. So which is a float and which all are ints? when I'm barreling down the hallway. Okay. So this stream is also supposed to serve as a record for what to do if I become successful and what not to do if I become unsuccessful. Goodness. And in case I fail, I feel like I might be wasting time here. It's not necessary to go this slow through this book in order to learn C to the level we have to for this course. But yeah, there's no like pressing other things that I need to do, so I can. Standard library. In order to okay. The more serious problem is that because we have used integer arithmetic, it's not very accurate, for instance. Okay, let's go back to and say that okay, 3, 6, and we will comment you out. Right. Nice. Good. The more serious problem is that because we should use floating point arithmetic. Okay, so floating point version. Oh.
Okay, this is something we need to learn how to do. How to enter visual mode? It's probably through V. So I'm going to say V. Yank. Oh, sorry for digging in my nose. Nice. I think I like that document. I might want to keep it for the future. Do I have ChatGPT somewhere? How do I cut from one file in First decoration. Oh, okay. I guess it might not be. Yeah, I was not yanked with it. Okay. How do I, in visual mode, delete? Okay, and why? Oh, what do I miss? H. Okay, so then that is float answer. Let's see. Okay. Where am I going to save this? I'm going to save this. Oh, what is? No, that's not it. Repository. Git. Vim guide. Float. C programming language. Okay, once again, this shouldn't be here. Okay, and in EU. Arithmetic decimal point. We were unable to use because integer division would truncate it to 0. A decimal point in a constant. Okay, yeah. However, so it's not truncated because it's a ratio to floating point values. If an arithmetic operator has integer operands, okay, an integer operand is performed. If an arithmetic operator floating point operand, one of the integer, the integer will be converted to a floating point. Okay. If we had written var 32 would automatically convert it into a floating point. Okay. Nevertheless, writing floating point constants with explicit decimal points, even when they are integer values, emphasizes their floating point nature for human readers. Yes. The detailed rule. Nice. The detailed rule. Var equal and then test. Before the operation is done. The printf conversion specification, I know what that means. Print and then 6 d6 as a floating point to precision. Yeah, okay. Modify the temperature conversion program to print a heading above the table. Modify the temperature conversion to print a heading above the table. Okay, so what should the heading be? temperature conversion. So, oh, what was that? I think I pressed P. For x circa is 1-3. Oh, P. Oh. So printf in height Celsius. What does that do? Oh, okay, and then slash new line. Okay. Write a program to print the corresponding Celsius to Fahrenheit table. Okay. Okay. The for statement. I think I should move much faster. Symbolic constants. How do you do for loop? For variable equals signed value. Okay, yeah, there's the reason why I abandoned this project when I did, or not abandoned it, like I decided, okay, I'm not going to continue this for my course. I might keep it for doing it in my free time. But yeah, for this course, I'm not going to keep this. Change to public. Okay, so it is already private. I don't know. Okay. Okay, yeah, but I'm not going to go through every single exercise. I am only going to do the programs that I want to test. So I'll still create directories like this for the programs that I want to test, but I won't do every single chapter. Okay, so I want to see Where did I? Echo dash RC, not RC. No. Cat. What did I want to look at? Alias. Let's go through it. Aliases. Pod. Open folder. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Symbolic constants. Define. A final observation before we leave temperature conversion forever. It's bad practice to bury magic numbers like 320 in a program. They convey little information to someone who might have to read the program later, and they are hard to change in a systemic way. One way to deal with magic numbers is to give them meaningful names. A defined line defines a symbolic name or symbolic constant to be a particular string of characters. Hashtag define name replacement list. Name replacement. Okay, sorry. My thoughts were elsewhere. A define line defines a symbolic name or symbolic constant to be a particular string of characters. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Name replacement list. So that's a replacement of name will be replaced by the corresponding replacement text. The name has the same form as a variable name, a sequence of letters and digits. The replacement text can be any sequence of characters. It is not limited to numbers. Nice. So you could say define the entire program and then just that constant. Anyways, lower, upper, and step symbolic constants. Okay. Character input and output. So that's useful. Alright, I'm going to end it here because somebody sent me a WhatsApp and I want to get to that. What is OBS? Will it show this window? No, like so. Anyways, yeah, it's my screen, it's my face, it's my face. Yeah, thanks again, nobody. You won't see me next time.